in 10 minutes. Okay, so I welcome all to this session of IIC calendar activity of quarter 2. IIC calendar activity quarter 2 for Institution Innovation Council of Hindi Seva Mandal Shri Sant Gadge Baba College of Engineering and Technology Bhusawal. I would like to first notify all that for previous year we have been issued a rating of 3 star. Also, we have been selected as an institute under the mentor mentee scheme by the IIC. So in coming days, we will have sessions that are related to mentor mentee scheme also. Today, we are over here to have insights of the workshop that is going on entrepreneurship skill, attitude, and behavior development. We are here for having an expert session, and the resource person, the guest speaker, not the guest speaker, our own professor, my friend, Professor Gaurav P. Tembhurnikar, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical Engineering of the Institute. He is also a coordinator of the Training and Placement Cell, actively associated with curricular, co-curricular and training and placement activities since last 15 to 20 years. He has a versatile experience based on research. He has prototypes, projects developed by the students in the field of electrical engineering as well as multidisciplinary. So I first of all welcome him to this session. Sir, welcome very much. You are most welcome, and we are thankful to have you in this session. And now I would request you to please take over and give us the insights about the entrepreneurship skills, attitude, and the behavior development that is the need of the hour. Since we are moving up towards the startup nation, we are also growing up in the forms of the IPR technologies also, and more than what we say search jobs, the issue or the breed or the what you say the vocal is give jobs, become an entrepreneur, be your own boss. Likewise, so over to you, sir. From my
Thank,
side, that's
thank
okay.
you. Thank you, Aniket, for this introduction. First of all, I would like to thank Professor Dr. Barjive sir for allowing me to speak on this topic. Next, I would like to thank Professor Ram Agrawal and Professor Aniket Pathak for arranging this session. Okay, we will start with the session now. So today's topic is entrepreneurship skill, attitude, and behavior development. Now we have gone through this word entrepreneurship or entrepreneur as it is included in our curriculum, and uh, the subjects have been taught in the respective departments also. But the most streaming word entrepreneurship in the nation is going on as a lot of persons are converting their dreams come true by using the resources of this nation with the help of government of India, government of Maharashtra, and all the respective states, right? So we'll just carry on with the topic. Okay, who is the entrepreneur? Are they born to be? We need to think on this. Now, entrepreneur word is not obviously an English dictionary word. It is taken from a French letter entrepreneur, which basically mean a businessman or a person who starts his own organization, right? Now, this word is not having a specific definition, but there has been a very inconsistent, the researchers are very inconsistent in defining this word. Okay. Now, an entrepreneur basically, if we imagine, it is a creation, it is a person who creates an organization. So a definition could be creation of organization. He would be a person who can carry out new combinations of things by using different types of two resources while working them in parallel and forming an organization. He could be a person who explores new opportunities by creating and combining these resources. He could be a person who can bear uncertainty, or he could be a person who brings all the factors required for producing any product together in a successful manner. So there has been a debate about defining an entrepreneur, and I have put some focus who have defined entrepreneur on their basis. Now, Richard Cantillon in 1730 says entrepreneur buys at certain price in the present and sales at certain price in the future. That means you keep a commodity at your say go down or infrastructure, and when the price go up of that commodity, you sell it in the future to obviously to earn profit. But here is a uncertainty. May that commodity price may go up or not. So Richard Cantillon says that entrepreneur is a bearer of uncertainty. Another researcher, John Baptist Say, 1816, the entrepreneur is the agent who unites all means of resources and who finds in the value of the product the re-establishment of the entire capital he employs and the value of wages, the interest and the rent he pays, as well as profits belonging to himself. So here John Baptist has to say that entrepreneur could be any person who unites or together carries all the means of production by himself. Means whatever profit or whatever assets he earns due to this business will be his himself. There are two more I have to go. Joseph Scumpter in 1934. He says the entrepreneur is the inventor who implements change within market through the carrying out of new combinations. As such, the entrepreneur moves the market away from equilibrium. Now, equilibrium is quite obvious to remain in market, expected, but it doesn't. Market is not always in equilibrium. So Joseph here wants to say that entrepreneur is responsible for moving the market in unequilibrium way. Another researcher, Penrose, in 1963 says the entrepreneur is the innovator who implements change within market through the carrying out of new combinations. As such, the entrepreneur moves the managerial capacities are different from entrepreneurial capacities. So whatever activity responsible for making economic system stable involves entrepreneurial activity. That's what Penrose have to say. Okay. Now, in the next slide, we will see what are the roles an entrepreneur has to play for carrying out a successful business, create new products and service. Obviously, when anyone comes with an idea to carry out his own organization, to build up his own business, he should focus on new product and services. For example, here I would like to quote Ritesh Agrawal, who is well known for his Oyo rooms. No one has thought to rent an apartment and earn profit by just renting the apartment as a source of income like any hotel lodging business does. So here a new product was introduced, a new services was designed, and he is successful in that. Then bring creative and innovative methods. Again, creative and innovation solutions are required to start any successful business, which are very helpful in developing and producing the new ideas, new products, and new services. Provide employment opportunities and create new jobs as a result of growing their businesses consistently and rapidly. So here entrepreneur has to play an important role of providing more opportunities in terms of jobs, help contribute to regional and national economic growth. Here regional we can say the state government and national is the central government. So ultimately the economic growth depends when the state and central government wealth increases. Lastly, encourage greater industrial efficiency productivity to enhance our international competitiveness. Ultimately, it's all about how efficiently you run your business in terms considering the competitiveness in the global market. Okay. Now let's look at where are these entrepreneurship courses are taught in our country. There is a list of institutes which run entrepreneurship programs. Few are State Institute of Education Technology, Small Industrial Development Organization. IDBI Bank also runs Small Industry Service Institute, Technical Consistent Organization. If anyone is interested, they can just Google these list and get admission or get education regarding entrepreneurship development program. Now, what are those programs which these institute teaches? Okay, so Industrial Motivation Campaign (IMCs). These are 2-day event aimed to identify and motivate individuals inclined towards self-employment or starting their own business. The focus is encouraging attendees to establish a mid-size enterprise (MSE) and providing relevant information on available support and sanctions. Next is Entrepreneurship Awareness Program (EAP), conducted multiple times throughout the year. This program aims to inform and inspire the youth about entrepreneurship. They focus on imparting knowledge about various facets of industrial activity essential for creating micro and small enterprises. The curriculum of this program covers range of skills including project profile preparation, marketing techniques, product pricing, export opportunities, infrastructure facilities, financial institutions, cash flows. Next, entrepreneurship comes skill development program. These programs are intensive training program designed to enhance the technical skills of a potential entrepreneurs, the existing workforce and new workers and technicians of mid-size enterprises. These programs are specially tailored to cater to the skill development needs of social disadvantaged group and are organized across various regions, including less developed area. So the rural area are covered under this program, skill development program. Last one, management development program, MDPs. This focus on enhancing the decision making capabilities of entrepreneur to boost productivity, efficiency, and profitability. These short duration programs cover various managerial functions and are tailored to industry needs and participant requirement. Okay, so these are the educational programs that are run under the institutes which are listed in the previous slide. Okay, now here is the list. Most of them you must have heard. Very common is Ritesh Agrawal, Oyo Rooms. Then
Sir,
nowadays,
sorry to interrupt you.
yes, sir.
There is a question on our YouTube comment from a student. What
Okay.
are some strategies for building a strong network and finding mentors as an entrepreneur? I repeat, what are some strategies for building a strong network and finding mentors as entrepreneur? It has been asked by Noshin. You please give it up.
As I have discussed in my early slide, the roles you have to play to become an entrepreneur, the creative ideas, the innovative ideas, you need to imbibe on your own. What is the need of the society? What is the need of the country? Or what is the need of the world? Any idea can be used which will be helpful to the humanity, and you can come and start your business. And on the later slides we will see what are the inputs you will get from the government so that we can start a successful business. So you accordingly you need to frame your strategies, come with an idea, go through a financial support, build your own infrastructure, and the persons you are carrying, you should be a trustworthy person. You are dealing with your friends or your colleagues, they should be very helpful and they should trust your ideas accordingly, right? Okay, we will continue.
Yeah, I hope Noshin you have got your answer. You can give a reaction or reply on the comment afterwards also. Sir, please continue. Thank you.
Now this list is very common nowadays. Lenskart we all know. Zerodha is one of the favorite stock exchange trading website, trading app, very convenient to use. Most of you, me myself also use Zerodha. Then Ola, what to say about this? Many advantages, but with a wide disadvantages also. I hope Bhavish Agrawal will be correcting his demerits in Ola also coming days. Then another last year most popular brand Nika has boosted the market with the idea to inspire many entrepreneurs from small cities. This one, Cred, We all thought that CRED was an international, but it is our well own. The founder name is Kunal Shah. So there is a list of quite popular young entrepreneurs I have added in this slide. Now coming to the future of entrepreneurship in India. The future of entrepreneurship in India is poised for a transformative journey in the coming decade. As a major cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi are traditionally dominated by these startup ideas, the next 10 years we will witness a burge going entrepreneur spirit in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities also, driven by enhanced infrastructure and digital connectivity. As per a study, sorry, NASCOM has said in a study that the startup landscape in India is projected to generate 1.25 million direct employment opportunities by 2025. This study has been done by well-known organization NASCOM. This growth could be attributed to the government's emphasis on fostering a digital economy, implementing tax break, and establishing government-backed incubators, facilitating a favorable climate for entrepreneurial ventures and innovative endeavors in the years of future. The government has also launched numerous initiatives and financial resources to promote innovation in areas like agriculture, which is our basic business or basic way of creating wealth in our country. Healthcare sector. Now, after the pandemic, this has become another popular sector, and obviously, being an engineering, sustainable energy, where we can find a growth in this field. Now, India boasts one of the most rapidly expanding economies worldwide, with 7.2% GDP growth in the fiscal year 2022 and 23. Effort by the government to enhance infrastructure, promote digital connectivity, and advance financial inclusions have raised the sector such as e-commerce and fintech. That is financial technology. Now, what are what are the behavior and attitude is required to make your dreams come to reality? First of all, commitment. Commitment, you should be firm on your ideas. What are you going to do? And it should be well planned. There should be a determination and perseverance in your idea. The success orientation, opportunities and goal orientation, action orientation, and personal responsibilities, persistence, problem solving, and need to achieve. A reliability orientation, the ability to seek and use feedback.
So if you can see, there is a question asked by Karan Patil.
Yes,
What specific strategies
an exercise can individual employ.
can or exercise can individual employ to enhance their problem solving abilities within the entrepreneurial context?
Aniket sir, that's what I am going through the current slide and the upcoming slide also.
No, the comments are coming on the YouTube live, so that's
Yeah, yeah.
why I just
Yes,
you can have a look at it. That's why I posted it.
yes, yes. So we are going through this
Continue.
question
You
only.
continue. We
The
will see it after.
answers will be in the this slide and coming slide. So these
Okay.
all
Okay, sir.
attitudes and behaviors the entrepreneur should imbibe while planning his strategies, his goal orientation, success orientation, then persistence, problem solving, and need to achieve. The ability to seek and use feedback, self reliance. Another most important factor which the entrepreneur must have is self confidence. He should be confident, obviously. If he has an idea, he has experimented on that idea that it will work in society. It should be confidence, a tolerance of ambiguity and uncertainty. So, ambiguity and uncertainty, there should be tolerance. So that if he fails in the initial stage of his business, he should be firm enough, he should be stable mentally to accept that failure and continue with his process of making an organization. Then moderate risk taking and risk sharing. So whatever risk he has to face, the risk also must be moderate so that the loss whatever he has exerted should not destroy him mentally or financially. Our financial loss should be bared by that individual who is becoming an entrepreneur. So whatever loss or risk is being coming in his business should be a moderate one, not a high risk. The ability to respond positively to failure. Positivity you need to maintain, as I said, because any financial loss or any type of loss in the coming days when you start a business may not be a successful one. Some have to wait up to 5 years, some have to wait up to 10 years to run a successful business. So the entrepreneur must be able to respond positively to such situations. A need for status and power, integrity and reliability. Now, whatever team you are coming up with, whether it could be your friend, your colleagues, your classmates, you should integrate them, you should convince them so that you build up a reliable team which also responds to any situation in a positive manner. That what is the attitude and behavior of an entrepreneur is required whenever he is able to start his own business, and in this way he can bring his dream to reality. Okay, that's all for today's session. Patak sir.
Yes, sir. Few. First, the question of Karan. Are you satisfied with your answer of the question that you asked, or still you require any clarity on it? You can post in the comment. The question asked by you was this. Yeah. Anyone else, if there is any question to be asked, you can post in the comment box. We are there to view it. Okay. So, as a part of IIC, institutional IIC. I have a basic question, sir.
Okay.
What should the present first year student think if he needs to develop or become an entrepreneur? The first year student, because basically what we do, third and final year students, they have an idea about their projects, mini projects, and they
Right.
tend to go, but the business model, what part is there, that concept is still not to be, is still not that much familiar. But what about the first year student? You suppose the first year students want to become an entrepreneur or choose the entrepreneur, because the first step in entrepreneur is what is being seen around, there is failure rate of more than 50%.
Right.
But they say that when you are there, then there is. So I want your thoughts on this, sir.
I think at this age of the first year student, uh, I think they should first research what are the things they would require, because at that level of study of first year, I don't think they can come up with a new idea. They start thinking on the second year of stage. So they have to first build up a team if they are willing to start a business, build up a team, make friends, and do some research work on this topic. If from where they are going to get, for example, financial support, or from where they have to issue the license to start their own organization, at the I think they have their age is below 20 in first year. So at this age, tender age, they have to do research work a lot, and they have to uh, straightforwardly saying they have to make a group of team to make friends, because in first year there are students in all walks of life. So they have to first make a team, so that, because uh, being an entrepreneur is not a single person work. He has to work with number of people. He has to face many behaviors of different persons, and so he has to learn a lot at this age. That's what I have to say.
Is there any question, anyone? Or then I will wrap up the session. And one important announcement with this, you will be shared the Google form that contains a set of questions and a self-paced videos that will sum up the workshop of the entrepreneurship skill, behavior, skill development, and behavior that is required for it. And after that, each one of you who will be clearing that parameter will definitely get a certificate that would be by our institute and institute's IIC for successfully completing the workshop on entrepreneurship. We had this as an expert session, and I would like to know, sir, around in our Bhusawal city nearby region, do you know any successful entrepreneur related to the engineering product background? Is there any?
Yeah, we have few successful, especially in civil field. They have done their diplomas, and they have achieved the license, and they have started their business. There is a Swapnapurti construction, Mr. Sanjay Chaudhary, who has done his diploma from Pravaranagar, and he is a successful businessman in Bhusawal and a well-known personality.
And if said we have our curriculum, because the students say we have our curriculum, and how to then imbibe this. So, are there any particular courses or professional, what you say, online free of cost, any professional trainings that you can do? Because as a part of TNP coordinator, you might suggest some of them, because nowadays it is very tough competition for achieving a job, but it might be a good competition to sell your own idea in a form of product
Right.
that might raise.
Right.
So your views on that, sir?
As I told Aniket that the second side, are they born to be? And no one is born to be an entrepreneur. Say it's Ratan Tata, say it's Mukesh Ambani, even Gautam Adani. They have done their research work. They have done taken lot of troubles in their walk of life, and they have become a successful Indian. And they have not done this in 10 years or 15 years. What is the age of Ratan Tata now? What is the age of Mukesh Ambani? They have done a lot of struggle to come to this level of life. Okay, so entrepreneur is the word which has no specific definition. I have told. So he have to do a lot of research work, and for study purpose I have given the sources in my slide, that there are institutes which have designed many programs, and the programs are also listed here. Any person who has to become who choose to become an entrepreneur can choose this program. Just google these institutes, and there are specific programs which are designed under specific tenure. But I don't think my personal experience that you become a successful entrepreneur by just studying. Studying is something which you go through a theory, but actual your life becomes when it moves to a practical behavior, when actually you steps out of your home, then the journey of successful entrepreneur starts. So that's why your previous question also I told that you have to make a good team. You need to team up first. You have to for making team also you need to first observe their behavior. Yeah, how they behave with you, or how do they react to your ideas. Okay, so there is no specific thing that you study and you become an entrepreneur.
Okay, sir. So I would request you, sir, to please keep the title slide in front. And we have
Yeah.
Dr. G. Patil, sir, with us, Assistant Professor, ENTC Department, and he's also coordinator of the training and placement cell of the institute. It has been an excellent session, but as a part of the ethics, as a part of the formalities, I request Dr. G. Patil, sir, to please present vote of thanks to our speaker today. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Patak sir. First of all, I would like to say thank you, Professor Gaurav Tembhurnikar sir, for giving such a nice presentation for all the students of our SSGBCOET Bhusawal. And I would like to say thank you once again for providing such a kind of activity, or we can say that a workshop on entrepreneurship skills, aptitude, and behavior development to all the students, and that will be helpful for all the students if they follow the tricks and tracks whatever the delivered by Gaurav Tembhurnikar sir. Now I would like to say a big thanks to our principal sir, Dr. RB Barjibe sir, for providing tremendous support to do the such a activity for our students through training and placement cell, along with institutions innovation cells, and in association with the IQAC. So once again, thank you to Professor Dr. RB Barjibe sir, principal of this college, and also thank you to the coordinators of institution innovation cell. Especially special thanks to goes to the Professor Aniket Pathak sir, assistant professor from Computer Science and Engineering Department, along with the IQAC coordinators and the in charge Professor Dr. Girish Kulkarni sir, Head of the Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering. So, at last but not the least, I would like to thank you to all those who are attending today's workshop delivered by Tembhurnikar sir and conducted by our training and placement cell along with the IQAC and IIC team. So I would like to say thank you all the students and teaching and non-teaching staff also, those who are attending this event. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again. Namaste. Thank you.